As a part-time activity to keep body and soul busy during the COVID-19 lockdown period is now turning into a viable farming venture for Kwame Asare. The IT expert uses worn-out car tires, sacks, buckets and other unconventional farming techniques to grow vegetables. Eugenia Kofakumi visited his home and came through with a follow report.
So this is an untarred road with very dry soil and perhaps no possibility of a plant growing here. But I'm just about to enter into the home of one Mr. Kwame Asare, who I'm told is doing something special. He has planted a number of crops. How has he been able to do that? Let's find out. Good afternoon, Mr. Asare.
Hello, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for allowing us into your homes. We've heard you're doing amazing things here. And so we're here to find out, wow.
This whole farming thing started about 2 years ago during the COVID era. I happened to visit a friend who was doing something similar to this. So upon visiting him, I also got an interest to start something at home. And immediately I came home, I came to find a few containers. Then I started the farming.
So which crop or vegetable did you start with? And how easy or difficult was it accessing some of the seeds at the time?
Well, as at that time, the vegetable we started with was aubergine, because my friend had excess seedlings. So immediately he gave me some of the seedlings and I came to start the aubergine. That was what we started with. Then eventually we got to know a few agro shops where they sell the seeds, and we started patronizing from there. So we started with aubergine, then we added the other vegetables along the line.
So the other ones?
So currently we have pepper, we have tomato, we have aubergine, we have cucumber, garden eggs, okra, cabbage, lettuce. I mean, we have almost virtually every household vegetable that you require for.
So you don't have to buy any vegetables. So for the past 2 years, you've not been buying any?
We have not been buying vegetables for the past 2 years. I can say that, yes. We get all the vegetables from here and in a fresh state, chemical free.
Wow. So how difficult or easy was it to access? I see that you don't have maybe soil here, but then you've planted your crops in containers. So how did you get that idea to even do this in containers and even accessing the manure to plant? How do you access them?
It wasn't difficult. At least we have a WhatsApp platform that we have a lot of guys, about 200 and over people on the platform that we share ideas from. Then in terms of the containers, basically anything that could hold water and hold soil is what we are using. So as you can see from here, we have sacks around, we have disposable trays, we have buckets, we have car tires. We are all using all these things in our farming. And we use chicken manure, that the chicken droplets we get from the poultry farms around. They are quite all over the place.
Do you buy the manure? And
yes, we
is
buy
it expensive?
It's not, they are not expensive. I think for now we are getting about a bag of manure for 5 Ghana cedi, which is good. So we get it from the poultry farm.
Yeah. So are you planning on upscaling this to commercial basis, or you're already selling some of the produce?
From where we are coming from, I think we've really upscaled, because initially we didn't have so many sacks around, just as you are seeing now. One thing about the sack is that you're able to control if it's weeds or infection. If it's a particular sack which is infected, you can really control.
So in this era of mass unemployment and all that, would you advise students who have completed school to at least venture into something like this?
Yes. You see, from where we are getting to now, if we sit down to wait for somebody to employ us, it might not come so quick. But this, with a little space that you have, you can make money and you can earn a living for yourself. So I would advise each and everyone in your own small way in your house, just start.
Well, this is proof that you do not need large acres of land to start your own farm. With just a few seedlings, few buckets, and techniques, you can grow what you eat and eat what you grow. I'm taking a shot at farming though, but for now, I have the privilege of harvesting this fresh cabbage from Mr. Asare's mini farm. And here you go, fresh and juicy. Some cabbage you won't be bad at all. You're all invited. Eugenia Akofakumi, Ga Odumase, Accra.